world, in the news, in celebrity industry, in business industry, in political industry. Holy freaking crap.
Right.
Like so your head is just like this. You like this. You feel like a bobblehead right now. Boop, bobble, bobble, bobble.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything.
All over the place, huh?
So, you guys, I just had to check and see. I just had to, excuse me. Y'all hear that? I had to check, sorry, and make sure we were live on YouTube, baby, to let them know that we are here and we are present. So, you guys, with all this going on, I just want to say one thing. Just one thing, y'all. I really like Rihanna dress. I didn't watch what was it, y'all, that just happened, the Grammys or
The
what was
Grammys.
it? The Grammys.
The
I
Grammys.
didn't watch it. I had some other things going on. And that wasn't it. But when I did look down social media world, I did see her dress, and baby is looking right. Okay. Even though she's a little thicker than we are accustomed to seeing her, and I got a better understanding as to why, but I'm gonna let her spill her own business and her own tea. Just know I got it. And I know all about what's going on.
Really?
Oh, so you got all the information.
I don't put some, 1+1 = 2, no matter how you add that shit up.
That would be a fact.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot going on. So, on the live that we did on Wednesday, somebody had dropped something about 21 Savage, y'all. And I didn't know anything happened with 21 Savage. So, looking into it, he got arrested and all types of stuff. And the U.S. immigration people is holding him. I didn't know he wasn't no U.S. citizen.
So what is he? What is his nationality, his culture, or whatever? What is he?
I know he's an island. He's from the island. I do know
United Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
But at the end of the day, when 21 Savage came over here, 21 Savage was a child. His visa was expired by when he was 7, so he was about what?
Well, wait. Well, what now? Wait, listen, go ahead.
No. Okay, so he has been over here since he's a child. Something happened with the visa process where it didn't ever go through. Okay, so he went back, he came back. Then, of course, he became famous here lately. And here lately, he's been trying to go back through the process of getting a visa. He was actually currently in the process when the U.S. Immigration Services picked him up. Now, what was told, the story is that he was driving crazy on the sidewalk in Atlanta and got pulled over by the police and had a chopper in the car. Well, when he got bailed out, which Jay-Z is helping him, when he got bailed out, he says his story is that he was not doing none such. Of course, he did have the chopper in the car, but the immigration services, the man said, I got 21. So I guess they must have been looking for him.
Listen here, 21 Savage. How old is the child?
He is now 26.
Okay, so that means still some of that point in time, his mom and daddy should have been on it too. Yeah, I get when you turn 18, it's your choice. It's your job to take on that responsibility. But it was also his parents' job to get some of that situated too. Now it's on him because he grown, but some of that too should be lay on his parents too.
Right, but at the same time, what they looking for him for? That boy ain't doing nothing but making records and making happy.
He got a record. He a whole illegal alien out here doing whatever the heck he want to whenever he want to do it. So he riding on the sidewalk in Atlanta. He's driving where people supposed to walk.
Now I don't know if that was all the way true. Some stories.
But he got a chopper. He got a chopper. He a whole illegal alien with a chopper.
I mean, he might just have been making a song about it. I mean, he was still, minding his business a little bit. I mean,
But don't he
you
got
know,
another record before that? Don't he got like a serious record, a whole felony out here and all that stuff? Now I get this. You see these Mexicans? Yeah, the only reason they going to jail because they drunk and they can't drive. That's it. This man out here
now,
getting serious charges.
now, from my understanding, he does
Texas
have
out
a
here.
record. He does not have a very good record in the United Kingdom where he's from. But as far as being in the U.S., I don't know. I don't recall him
Well,
getting in
I thought he came here when he was a child. How a child
no.
get a record?
He did, and then he went back, and then he's come back. So I guess
So
he's
he
been doing
basically,
the
so they
back and
might not
forth
want him
thing.
over there either. Look, they might not want him back home.
All right, so all of this is okay. So his parents anticipated, which that's the emotion that we are focusing on at empowerment schooling. So his parents anticipated him in their life here in America. So they went
Right,
ahead and they moved forward because they were in lust of what could be. And
right,
Right.
so they were attached to the plan and they committed to it by leaving and coming over here as an illegal alien, all stages of love. So they were in love with becoming an American citizen. Okay, I get
right,
that. Now, somewhere down the line, what it sounds like to me is that the plan got misconstrued and money or the cost of living or I don't know, life happens, which that shit happens for everybody. Now, this is the thing as 21 Savage, understanding he's always lived on the run or however it's been, because for whatever reason, like you said, he left and he came back to the States. Okay, so this is my thing. You're making all of this money and you're in affiliation with all of these people. At what point do you address this situation? Because I've worked at a company where they have hired illegal immigrants. They come here on a work visa and they work for
right,
2 years at an establishment that is a United States facility, and they earn wages and things of that nature, and then they go through a process for a year that they have to go to these classes and things of that nature, and then they get their citizenship or however it works. But that sounds like a 3-year process at tops at best.
right.
But
So
at the end of go ahead. Finish.
how long has he been famous, or how long has he been out in the industry amongst legal citizens that are in places to help him get in other places?
A long time, right? Like some
Okay.
Yes,
a few
it's
years, like some years. So he's had
it's
all the
been a while.
opportunities. It's just like it seems like well, they okay. He like you said, his people that his family lusted to come over here. They attracted to it, and then they attached themselves and made sure they got over here. It's like he lusted to become and get in the industry. He attracted to it. He attached himself to it, but he didn't attach himself to the right people to be able to get where he needed to be in life, to be able to become a U.S. citizen. But my thing is this too.
So you can be you don't have to be a US citizen to be a United States rapper or
Thank you.
singer or
That
entertainer. I'm
question,
totally
like
confused. This shit is
that
all
question.
sounding like something else that I don't even know if I need to be getting into, but I'm just wondering what's really happening here.
That question
Right.
because he's been just like you asked. He's been a rapper for years. Y'all knew he was a legal alien and didn't have his visa when he became a rapper. Y'all know about him. So now at the end of the day, now you want to put him in jail and lock him up because what has he done to y'all for y'all to put your attention on this man now to say that he's an illegal alien and I want to send him back home? Because
That
he's been doing
part.
this for a minute. He's been doing this. You've been knowing. You know about all of us. You know about what we do. You know what we are. You know every bit of it. He's in the limelight. That man is in the limelight. He what? He was what's her name? What's the girl name? Baldhead. Girl,
Amber.
Amber Rose
Yeah.
boyfriend. He was standing beside her. He was in the limelight for years. You knew. But and at the end of the day, didn't nobody even give that man the advice to say, won't you go on to marry Amber Rose so you can go and get your green card so you can do this and you become a U.S. citizen. He wouldn't even be going through this shit in the first place if he thought about doing.
Wait. He was. I thought that he would. Wait. You want him to marry Amber Rose? Wait, go back.
Just to get a green card. He ain't got to be with her. He can get. He can.
Wait, but I thought you said that he was friends with Amber Rose, somebody or something.
They was boyfriend and girlfriend.
Who?
Right.
Him and Amber Rose. That was Amber Rose's boyfriend.
Who? Yeah. 21 Savage?
Yes.
Y'all know that I be in my lane. Listen, you know I be in my lane on them folks. So
he was 21.
Stuff.
Yeah. That was Amber Rose's boyfriend. So why not? Even if you don't want to be with her for real, you could have married her, got a green card, and divorced her. You become he's a U.S. citizen right there. You wouldn't even have to go through shit you're going through.
Here's the thing that I think has happened with this anticipation. You know how people anticipate stuff, but they don't want to go to the commitment stage because something along the middle, when you get money and you get power and you feel like you're untouchable, you don't feel like you have to follow certain laws and certain rules and regulations.
Right.
He got famous in the U.S. without having to follow procedures and precautions. Me as a person, why would I go through it? They ain't making me do it for all these years, and I got all this money. And I'm in that industry. Right. So people become, they get on this high and they feel untouchable.
Right.
You got to think of it that way.
Yeah, but I can definitely dig that.
In the U.S., they allow these people, they allow them to come in, do all this stuff, go against the rules, and don't make them go step by step with it. But you make us, because we was born here, we got to go by each step you want us to go by, do this, do that. We got to do all this. This man been here since 7 years old. You wait till he's 26 and then want to do all this for what?
I cannot today. So what you're saying is it's some type of something in the mix is basically what I hear you queens telling me right now.
Facts. It's been like that. I'm just saying.
No.
What happened? Okay, so you guys, what do y'all think about, since we all talking about these celebrities, what do y'all think about the whole do you feel that in the relationship that you see Cardi B and OffSet, what do you think? From your perspective of understanding love in its stages, do you feel that, out of no judgment, that one person is on a different level of love than the other one?
Yes.
Okay, so why do you say yes? Break it down, Queen. Break it down. You know how you just break it on down. Keep it real. We on Real Talk Monday. Keep it real.
Because I think people lust after things to get to a certain stage in careers or their level of success and things like that. And once they reach that, they feel like they've got where they're trying to go. So the whatever relationship it might have been, they used it for a reason. So then it tears apart, because this person on this end may have really been trying to attach and trying to commit and really trying to love. And then this person on this side had different ultimatums on where they're trying to go in a business aspect. And that happens in everyday life, with relationships, period, in any type of show. It's not always, two people are not always on the same mind frame, the same level, and that's why it's very, very important to get to know who you're dealing with.
I didn't hear the question.
Do you feel, since we're speaking about celebrities and you are the singles coach, Alyssa, the biracial guru, just gave us her perspective on the end of, because we right at this moment everybody knows about Cardi B and OffSet's relationship. For the sake of the dialogue of the levels of love is the only reason why we're using Cardi B and Offset. I don't care if you are 19 or 49 or 62. If you follow these type of things and you hear about it and you're around people that are speaking about it, you happen to know or you have some idea of what's happening in these industries with these two particular people. Not saying that we actually are following and keeping up, but there's a lot of times certain things you just can't avoid. So for the platform that we're on, we're using this because we are life coaches that speak on emotions, thoughts, feelings, and mastering yourself. And we also focus on relationships and all types of ships. So right now, February, we're speaking on anticipation and love. We're on the second stage of love, but there are 3 stages. So the question, Keisha, and I was just speeding people up on what is and why, you know what I'm saying, is happening with this particular situation. What the question was is why do you as a coach, not judging because that's not what we do, but understanding what love is and anticipation, do you feel that Cardi B and Offset are on 2 different levels of love?
Yeah, I feel like Cardi B is taking herself to attachment. She's trying to attach herself to him. He's still attracted. I feel like he's at the attraction stage. I feel like he's still attracted to her mind because Cardi B is very outspoken and she do voice what she says. And he's attracted to that woman, got on TV and made herself her whole brand. She wasn't a follower. She wasn't none of that on them shows. That girl stood out of all them people.
Give me 1 second, and I hear what you're saying. We have Seth here with us, and he raised his hand. Seth, everybody say hi. Hey, Seth.
Hey.
So, Seth, on here, you're able to, I can allow you to speak. Do you feel comfortable with me allowing you to speak? Hey, Seth, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to comment on the subject before this one about the guy that was 7 when he came over.
21 Savage.
Yes.
Okay.
I disagree with a comment that was made about him marrying Amber Rose for a green card.
I'm glad you said that because that's why I'm like, what? But go ahead. What you saying?
And I disagree because, number one, I heard you say that he's got a felony. Or something like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. We got enough problems in the U.S. as it is. I'm a truck driver, and I see all these foreigners that come over here. The government gives them money to start businesses, buy homes, and everything. And there's people right here in this country, myself included, born here, that are trying to start their own business, buy their own homes and stuff. And they give us hell trying to do it.
Right.
So I say send him back where he came from.
I definitely can. I definitely can.
Because
I agree with that.
I've been trying to start my own business since 2012 when I got my LLC for truck driving.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own business name. I have a tax ID number for my company. Only problem I'm having is getting a truck of my own.
Mm-hmm.
But you have foreigners come over here and the government just hands them money to do everything. I disagree with that.
Have you partnered with your local urban league?
No, because I'm not familiar with it. And I've heard of it previously when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never heard anything about it since I've gotten older. and since I've gotten into this business,
Mm-hmm.
so I wouldn't even know where to start as far as that goes.
Okay, you and I'd like to talk to you about that on a different platform, not on here, but big ups to you for starting your own business and having a dream and having a plan. That's you got it going. It's just you need to understand the pieces that will put it all together and make it go. I totally understand where you are. So we'll discuss that on another platform, but I do understand, back to 21 Savage, what it is that you're stating about him needing to be back in his own country where he comes from, because as a US citizen, you are needing the resources that people from other countries are able to come over here and take advantage of, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So that was my reasoning behind asking you, had you tapped into the Urban League, because that is it is a Black owned, started, generated, government funded program that assists us US citizens, minority, and it's a government funded facility, and that's what they do. And they get money to help do and give you the classes and the courses and the tools that you're going to need to get to where they are. And they will actually promote your brand and your ideas, and get you out and connected with other urban companies and things like that in their area. So we'll talk about that on another platform, but that's how I just wanted to tie that in together to let you know that I understood where you were coming from. But I get what you're saying. The thing about it is, I'm sort of in between. When I say in between, because I agree and I disagree at the same time. But I disagree because, as being a person of melanin, no matter what platform, what piece of this land mark that you grew up on, or that you happen to be on this planet in a different sector, you're still of the melanin family. So
right.
Maybe in his area, the people there of that melanin, because it's happening for me. Seth, I'm from Tennessee, born and raised in Tennessee. I have people that love me in Tennessee, people that despise me in Tennessee, but I've never had people in Tennessee to partner with me to be able to grow. Like these people here in Florida, for whatever reason, these people are attracted to me and I'm attracted to them. And I'm not talking about just anybody. These are people that know people that are going places and doing things. And I'm now rubbing elbows with people that are of melanin, but they're on a status that you wouldn't even believe in a Black community.
And see, I have to I have to comment on that because I'm from Florida. Florida is my home.
Okay.
And so I have to say you're in a good place, because the Black people in Florida, and I have to say, for the most part, try to look out for each other.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely. I promise you, Seth.
Don't get me wrong. There are Black people in Florida who are like the scenario, crabs in a bucket.
There you go. That's exactly what it is. Sorry.
Because, like I say, that's my home. That's where I'm from. That's where my mother was born. That's where she's from. Most of my people are there. I have people in my family that have the resources to help me do what I'm trying to do. And I just had a conversation with a friend just a couple of days ago about how I posted on Facebook how I was looking for investors for my company, hoping that at least someone in my family, because I know they have the resources, would volunteer to invest. Okay, as an investor, you're going to get your money back.
Right.
Not one person responded to that.
Right. And one thing that I noticed is starting your own business, I can honestly say that the people, as far as family, that I thought were going to be supportive, and no, I get more of my support from strangers and people that are real close around me, like people that are not necessarily my blood, but they have
Right.
became my family, or my significant other and my children. Other than that, outside of that, even down to my parents, there's no support. So you're not the only one.
Right.
And I
Majority of the
understand
time
that.
you're gonna get from you're gonna get that support from.
My parents, both of my parents support what I. Well, my father's deceased since 2013, but when he was alive, both of my parents supported what I was trying to do, even though my mother doesn't like what I do because of all the truck accidents that she sees on TV or hear about, whatever. She's constantly telling me she wants me to find something else to do. This is what I love doing. I love being on the road. I love driving. I love trucks.
Right.
This is what it's in my blood.
Right.
So, but other than that, she supports what I'm trying to do.
And that's a beautiful thing to have your a family support, especially your mom. It's huge, and I believe that's what Mrs. Biracial Guru, because we have this business environment schooling, and for her, it's not that way on her end.
Right.
So, like she said, it's the people that are closest to her that are her cheerleaders and her biggest fans, and how she continues to keep moving forward. Right.
Right. And then support from strangers. So it can be discouraging at first, and then when you make certain posts and stuff, and you expect certain people to put. But what I've learned is it doesn't matter. I don't let that discourage me, because if I let that discourage me, then I'm gonna fail. Majority of the time, your number one hater is the one that you think is going to be the one to support you and push you, but it's not like that. And that comes from their own demons or things that they're dealing with. So sometimes you got to run with strangers, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And using resources and outside marketing, like Alethea said, and there are resources to us. It's just getting to know the right people. That statement, "It's not what you know, it's who you know," is very, very true. You got to just get out there. But there are resources and stuff available. And I understood where you're coming from, where sometimes it is harder for us. It is. It's a fact. But with determination, you can get there. You can get
Oh,
there.
believe me, sister, I'm very determined. I've had, matter of fact, I posted on my Facebook this meme that says, I've faced many, I can't remember exactly the exact words, but basically it says that I've faced many concrete barriers or whatnot, and I've done everything but fold.
Okay.
And that's true in my life, because my whole life I've run into barriers, but I refuse to give up.
Right.
Right. And Alethea, what she was saying and introducing to you earlier, you guys definitely have to get together, because she may have that one of them barriers open for you with the Urban League and their information.
Right.
So,
But yeah, Seth, thank you for your comment. We really, really appreciate that. But yeah, that's why I was trying to tell you about the whole, his people might not deal with him. So look, even though whatever type of situation he was having in the UK, the USA showed him abundance of love and acceptance and appreciation, because no matter what, he was committed to his vision. He was committed to his dream. And though the people around him in the UK, they weren't supportive, they weren't buying in, they weren't biting. But us US Americans, shit, we bought, I'm talking about hook, line, and sinker. And I mean, we can't get mad at the man hustle. I mean, shit, he's committed. He's at the third stage of love when it comes to his dream of being a rapper and an entertainer. He is committed, like locked in, even though he hasn't done it right by the United States. His dream and his love and his passion for success and fame, and it was bigger than any obstacle that was in his way. So fuck the UK. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the USA and watch this. I'm gonna shit on the UK from the USA. And I just feel like I can't get mad at the man. Because listen, if empowerment schooling, you know what I'm saying, ain't doing what it do, my company's under Alethea Cares Truly Coaching. Very well, I can rebrand back to what I originally started at and go all the way to fucking Canada. And don't nobody got to know about empowerment schooling because it's just a DBA anyway. And boom, I'm in Canada and Alethea Cares Truly Coaching showing people how to twerk for me from America. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, man? When I tell you this here, this me getting and doing, man, my vision board say I am a 7-time best series selling author and poet. I am the world-renowned emotional empowerment life coach. So if I got to leave this shit here and go to Canada because Canada rocking with me, man, listen, I might change my motherfucking name. You just don't never know. Okay? You just don't never know that he changed his name 21 Savage on your ass. So when you get hungry enough, you do what the fuck you got to do. Okay. Right now, I'm starving. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I am doing what's his name? Bentley. What's his name? Bentley. What's the one? Farnsworth Bentley. You know what? I am a campaign manager, okay, for a gentleman that's running for city councilman. And do I know in my heart of hearts, I believe in his mission and his vision. And, you know, all he got right now is to pay me in different type of ways. But the connections that I'm making being with him, my Farnsworth Bentley ass, guess what? My son going to be out there Farnsworth Bentley looking ass. My husband going to be out there. And my husband is making connections with people that by him being here, and I'm doing the work. I'm taking pictures. I'm camera shaking hands. Hey, make sure you vote for, and I'm pitching his shit. Guess what? I'm so hungry. I'm going to get with somebody that's hungrier because he's hungrier to be the city councilman. So he's rubbing elbows with everybody. God damn it. What you need me to do? You need me to fix your plate? You need me to tie your shoe? What the fuck? Right. Because guess what? I got business cards in my back pocket. So when I'm walking up, this, that, and another, oh, well, who are you? Oh, I'm his campaign manager. Here, let me give you my contact information. What the fuck?
There you go.
What the fuck you thought? No, I'm a Farnsworth Bentley this thing on out. That's what I do, and I'm gonna get where I gotta go. So if a motherfucker ain't rocking with me the whole entire way with this thing, man, guess what? I got 2 arms. I can hold 2 motherfucking umbrellas, his and his wife. What? So that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to this thing called love, people are making it this emotional thing, but it's not. When I say love is merely a choice, it is a word. You're choosing what level that you're gonna want to be in life. If you're fully committed to love in yourself, okay, in yourself, I'm committed to me, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get where I gotta get to. Period. 21 Savage just did that. He left, and whatever they weren't fucking with him. He out. All right, don't worry about it. Watch this. I'm leaving this name over here. And over here in the US, I'm 21 Savage. Watch me run this check up. Look what he did. Man, dude on the big screen. Dude everywhere. He's all a part of everything. Fuck that. He done left his whole people behind. Seth, you might have to leave some folks behind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, Oprah said it best. When she got her first $1 million, she said she got phone calls from people that she didn't even know was her family. Talking about, hey, cousin, ain't so-and-so and so-and-so great. What the fuck you calling me for?
And that's weird. That's funny because I was going to say earlier that even though I can't get support from the family that's out in the South, I have relatives that will call me and ask me for help. Like because I'm a truck driver. I got money coming out the wazoo. And one in particular is my little cousin. Him and his wife were having car problems, and I helped them out. And now every time they have an issue, they think I'm the one that they have to call. And I'm like, no, I'm not the ATM and I'm not the bank.
Right.
Thanks.
That is so true. And they'll take it for all you worth if you allow them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Once you already open up the pocket, that they feel like you're gonna always do it. So when
exactly.
They need, that's, you know what I'm saying, cutting them off is what they need, because then that becomes a hindrance on you, and then they start attaching themselves to that part of you and having you give them money. Oh, he gonna do it, so let me continue to attach myself to him and see if he gonna do it again for me.
And that's exactly what happened. They, like I said, every time they run into a problem, they call me, and the last time they called me, I told them, look, I can't do it.
Right. You said about it. You said about
right.
it. You have to. You have to.
And I don't hear from them anymore now.
Oh, okay.
Ever since I told them I couldn't do it, they stopped calling. They don't even message me on Facebook no more. It's all good. It's what it is.
Ain't
they can't take that no. They don't know how to take that no. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I helped you the first. I can't do it this time. They can't accept that. So since they can't accept it, they rather just go on and walk away and not say nothing at all and not speak to you.
And I'm fine with that.
This thing was never about a commitment. It was never about a relationship. It was always a one ship. It was always take. It's a relationship. You're going back and forth. Sometimes it may be heavier on one person's end than the other, but because of the history of being able to rely on the other person is why you can stay committed to a job. You can stay committed to a friendship. You can stay committed to a partnership, a whatever the fuck, if it's a two-way street.
But it's called relationship for a reason. You're relating to either that person, you're relating to that job, you're relating even with your children, even with your family. It's a relationship. You're relating. People are not relating. They're controlling. You're not person's advice from each other. You're not getting that. You want that person to do what you want to do. That person wants you to do what he want to do. You're not relating. You're not even listening to what that other person is saying.
Speak that damn truth. Speak it.
Thanks.
Now, y'all, my hubs came up here. You had something you wanted to say?
No, I'm gonna chime in a second.
Oh, he said he gonna chime in a second. Okay, well he was gonna scoot on over. So I just scoot on over because he just
listening to the 21.
Oh, he got something to say about 20. Seth, you done got him on this 21 Savage. Which
no.
Go ahead and speak on it, brother.
But look, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing very good.
Seth, are you in a position where you can come on screen?
Yes.
Is that okay if I allow your screen to be shown?
Yes. Okay,
let me figure out how to do. Are you ladies okay with that, Lilsa and Keisha, if he comes on screen?
Yeah.
Okay, let me figure this out. Y'all know I have to do some things. Okay, now, all right, Seth. Are you able to come? Is your screen on?
It says it is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to see if I can't do it like this.
He might have to turn on his camera.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
In the truck.
Yeah, daddy. Gotta be rolling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was hearing you talk about the 21 Savage thing, about how he came over and how he done as a legal immigrant after so long. And I was listening to you when you were saying you want to start your own business.
Right.
One thing I learned, sometimes you have to step outside the box to get what you want. Because the normal ain't really gonna work. Because it's hard. That's why they call it hard work. So you had to step out and rub elbows with people that you're not comfortable with. Because the most hard thing, you know, when you do something comfortable, you ain't gonna really go hard for it. It's too easy. You'll slack off. But if it's uncomfortable, it's gonna make you're gonna adapt. So you're gonna go hard as you can to make yourself, you know, in the best position for you. So me personally, I don't hold nothing against him for what he done because it's not my country. I don't run it. I'm just a part of it. We all trying to get the same thing. If you had to go over here to get it, that's just how you had to do it. Because his dad is a doctor in the UK. So it wasn't like he just came over here needing the money. He just came over here to get that good life.
Right. You said he was what in the UK?
He said his daddy a doctor.
Yeah, he is a well-known doctor in the UK.
Oh, okay.
They got pictures like when he came out. That's what it's all about. See, me, I think that the UK is. I think the funding didn't go as planned as they thought it was gonna do. So they let it go so long. It's like, okay, so he's not gonna help us. Now let's go get him.
Right.
So to me, it's more of a money thing because we all over here trying to get the same thing. Whether you in America legal, you still can't get it. So it don't matter. I hear people say that all the time. So it just made me think like if people had everything that you wanted, would people coming over here legal getting it?
Okay.
Would it be an issue?
Okay. Now that he said that, I'm thinking, Seth, let me ask you a question. Now, I'm ex-military. So if I were still in a position to where I could if I could contract myself, Seth, I'm going overseas. You know, they don't tax my money when I'm overseas. Would you be mad and feel the same way about me being a U.S. citizen, taking a job overseas to make more money and then come back here? Isn't that the same?
No, as long as you're doing it by the book, the way it's supposed to be, that's where I have a problem with him.
Okay.
He's not doing it the correct way.
Okay.
As long as they come over here and they do it the correct way, hey, more power to you. But when you come over here and you're creating more problems and we already have enough problems, no, I don't care who you are.
All right. Listen, what you saying? I respect that. I got to throw my hands up on that one. I respect that.
I do respect that too, but there is also a lot of Americans that don't do stuff by the book either. I'm just saying.
But we were born here. That's different. If you come into another country to help your country, you come over here and you go by the book. We were born here. So if we slip up and mess up, this is our country. We ain't went nowhere else. Now that's just like say, if I went over there to the UK, I'ma go by their rules. It ain't point. It's not the point of getting comfortable. That's just like with Trini and Leah starting school. They see them other kids acting up and doing this. You ain't from here. You don't know these rules yet. You can't get comfortable and be trying to follow in line with everybody else and be a follower. You got to do it the right way, not the wrong way.
You're right. You're right. So I guess, yeah, you're right. I can't say nothing about that, y'all. Y'all own it.
Okay, let me give you another example.
Go ahead. Right.
Diplomatic immunity. What other country has that?
Don't UK got diplomatic immunity? Like they can't come over here.
No. What I mean is, what other country allows people from another country to come into their country and have diplomatic immunity where they can do exactly nobody? Why would the US allow people from another country to come over here and break the law and say that you cannot do shit about it? That is fucking ridiculous.
Yes. You are absolutely right.
Because I guarantee you, if you a diplomat or just a regular citizen, you go to their country and try that shit, they'll fuck you up.
You're gonna be in jail for 1,000 years.
Okay, wait, y'all, hold up. So it's 119 countries. That's what they say. Listen, now why I didn't say nothing? Because I don't want somebody to get on here and leave me a comment and be like, you know what? But it says that in short, pretty much every country on earth, diplomatic immunity is established by the Geneva Convention on Diplomat Relations of 1949. 119 countries are party to this convention, meaning that their diplomats in other states enjoy diplomatic immunity as other states' diplomats in their country.
See, that's the thing.
Okay, so how do you get diplomatic immunity though? You have to be
a government
immunity, right?
You have to be a government official.
You have to have you have like a higher stature.
Okay, wait a minute. So if I be city councilman, I can get diplomatic immunity. Is that what you're saying?
No, you have to be higher in the government than that.
Oh, well, how high?
You have to be something like a senator.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
I think it starts at senators.
Let me see.
So any senator can go to another country or whatever, murder somebody and not get in trouble?
If they have diplomatic immunity in that country, yes.
See, that's some bull spit on top of some bull.
And I don't agree with that. Even if there are other countries that have diplomatic immunity, or allowed diplomatic immunity, that's crazy. Why would you tell anybody or give anybody that right to come to your country and do whatever the hell they want to do, and they don't have to suffer no consequence?
Because nothing's made in America. Everything in America comes from other countries. So they have to let them do what they want. Damn, we don't own nothing.
That's crazy, though. Well, I mean, he's telling the truth, though. He telling the truth. We don't own nothing.
You go buy a T-shirt, it's gonna say "Made in Korea."
I'm pretty sure. Let me see where my cup was made at.
Oh man. Well, I already know mine was.
Oh, this was made in Thailand, y'all.
Yeah, so we funded by other countries.
Right.
They come over here and do what they want.
Right.
From the cars, clothes.
They probably want sex trafficking coming over here. They got diplomatic community. They coming over here stealing these children and taking them back over there.
Man.
So it looked like our problem is deeper than some 21 Savage.
Okay.
These been laws that they made.
He just doing what he knows. Shoot.
But notice that these conversations get deeper and deeper because as we continue to talk, your brain start working. You start thinking a little bit more like, for real, like, what? Like, excuse me? Huh? Okay, now, why did they allow this? Like, I'm like, hey, you have to think deeper. You got to think out the box. Like he said, you got to think out the box. You stay in that box, you're going to stay lost and not being able to figure out nothing out.
Because it's 2019, but they're still living on laws that they made in the 40s.
And the 20s.
So.
And the 20s.
Most of us, we're living further now. We like, this is not right, but they've been doing this before we even came along. So they're not going to switch now. You either going to know it and catch up, finesse them, or just sitting back with nothing.
Right.
Now, y'all, we got 9 minutes left, and the topic was very, very finna be juicy. So I got to say what I had to say about Rihanna, which I'm still not going to spill her tea, even though it's some good tea. But you're going to find out because Rihanna is committed to this decision, and I think that this time Rihanna done hit the doggone nail on the head, and she is winning, baby. I'm proud for her. Anyways, Lilsa, high five on this 21 Savage, honey. That was fabulous. Keisha, we got 9 minutes. Seth, you're more than welcome to stay up as a co-host because Keisha is going to close this thing out. We ain't got but 9 minutes, so let me know what you want to do because I can put you back as a panelist.
All right, Seth, it was good talking to you too, bro. Be safe out there on that
road. Same here. I've been waiting to meet you anyway.
Yeah, I heard a lot about you. That faced with the conversation.
All right.
You be easy out there on that road, though.
Oh, most definitely.
All right, salute to you.
My topic is more basically people attaching themselves to other people. And it's okay for you to attach yourself to people, but you have to pay attention within these stages of lust, attraction, and attachment that you can't lose yourself in attaching yourself to this person. You have to have your own identity, your own voice. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Be able to voice yourself and not just be that follower and agree with everything because you're attaching yourself and you're afraid of what that person's going to say or cause you put them in their place and you told them you was wrong. Can't always, when you're attaching yourself to somebody, you can agree to disagree with that person that you attached yourself with. You don't feel like that because you attach yourself and you say something that person gonna get upset or whatever. And if that person do, be comfortable in your own skin and what has come out of your mouth to stand firm in that. Not to be like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean that. And you change it. No, stand firm in what you say. You can attach yourself and stand firm. That's a part of that love. Because once you do that and you stand firm to it, you can jump on to actually choosing to love that person. Ain't nobody gonna choose to love you if you gonna stand in that attachment and hide yourself and you become that person's shadow. Because that's what you're doing. You become the whole person's shadow because you falling right behind them, trucking right behind them. You ain't attaching yourself to get some advice or learn from that person. You're attaching yourself to become that person because that's what you're doing. You're mirroring that person.
Right. And I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from because in relationships, like you do tend to mimic like but your partner was originally attracted to you because of your standout characteristics, your over the top personality, your whatever the case may be. But then once this person has now that they were lusting for that about you or whatever the case may be, and then you guys ended up in some form of an attachment, and then a lot of the times in that attachment stage is where things get misconstrued and people start to lose who they originally were.
Yeah.
Or their light starts to go down because they're trying so hard to keep that person lusting after them when they're at another stage. You guys have moved to another stage when you've connected yourself to that person. So still be who you were. Don't try. And if that person, let's say for instance, prime example, Ice-T and Coco.
Man.
And Coco was a stripper. A porn star. Yes, she dumbed it down and she's no longer a porn star. No, but is she sexualicious and fabulous at all? Yes. Like a stripper, like a porn star for her man? Yes, the fuck she is. She put a spin on it. She still is Coco. She just is married Coco, not doing her pornography Coco. She's still Coco. She's not dumbing herself down. She put a swag. She changed her swag to match her new title.
Right. Exactly.
Because she's committed to their relationship. That's why she detached herself from her old habits and her old ways. But she did not change and stop being Coco. She did not turn around and be shadow of Ice-T. And no, she didn't do that. She still stands the motherfucker alone because niggas still lust after her. Bitches still try to be her and mimic her because she's still Coco.
And that's why Ice-T is still attracted to her. That's why Ice-T is still lusting over her. And that's why Ice-T has attached himself to her because she didn't lose who she was. Although things that made him choose to love her, she stayed herself. And that's what people fail to understand is that person lusted you because you were sexy. That person lusted you because you had a nice face or a nice body. That person was attracted to you because you had a brain. You was getting up, you was going, you was doing what you needed to do.
Ambition, your drive, your you.
And that person attached herself to you because that person wanted to grow with you. But once
She's
they
supposed to put a barrier.
you mirror just that person like, dang, that ain't the person that I felt I was trying to choose to love. Wait a minute, what happened to that person? Where you go? Because you changed. You started doing.
She chose to use respecting her husband by putting a boundary instead of you can't carry a wife and still do this and do that, but I could still be me, but I'm gonna put that boundary in place because now I'm carrying this title and that's my husband now.
Say
so
that
now it's for him.
And what's that word you said? She chose to do what now?
Use a boundary and respect.
That respect right there, that word right there.
That happens, but see, that happens in friendships and jobships, because when you go into you know they're excited about you coming on in a job. They're really, really excited, and you know you've said all this on a resume, and at this point you guys are at the attachment stage with each other. You're at the attachment stage because right now you're trying to figure out if you're going to commit to this particular situation fully and you know be in love with this job or this position or whatever. But that's when, and at the attachment stage, I feel like it's a lot of proving going on in any type of ship. And it's a continual, that's what love is. It's a continual choice to stay attached, to move to commitment, to stay attached, to move to commitment, to stay attached, to move, and to stay attracted and to move to commitment, to stay attracted, to move to commitment. Every day, in every way, you're going from lust to attraction, to attachment, from lust to attachment, to attraction. Even when it's hard, you still have to figure out how to lust. Because listen, when I joined into the networking marketing platform that I'm under, when I did my discovery call, that lady asked me, what do I think that my ideal session should be charged at? I told this lady, and it's on my board. I said, you know what? I really think I should be making like 17, like per session, by like 1750. She said, how about try 7,200? I said, do what? She said 7,200. I said per session. She said, yeah, y'all. Oh shit. I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. Like
you didn't expect that to come out her mouth. You maybe 200. But
listen, this woman said 7,200 for 1 hour. Baby, let me tell you something. She said, you got now when you having a bad day, think about them $7,200 and see how fast you get your behind back on track. Baby, when I be tired in this mug, oh man, I need to lay down. Oh, but what about them sick? Oh, don't worry about it. Let me go in here. And my friend, they be telling me, girl, you need to get some rest. You ain't worried about these $72 because they gonna give them to me. I ain't worried about it. Watch these 72. Girl, look at this right here. Because in my mind, them $7,200 got me to complete what I needed to get done.
Right.
So I am fully committed to success of my coaching business, my coaching network, and goddamn all my books, whatever gotta be done. I'm fully committed. I think it's in my blood. I think my blood pumps success. Dead ass. I'm gonna be all over this thing in a minute. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a clothing line. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it'll be probably for the minute. Right. Because, you know, I don't like it when I go shopping and my pants, I have to fold them up and I done spent $26 on them. Okay, somebody need to don't worry about it because me and Keisha, we're going to come.
We're going to have some short pants.
You need to get some of these pants. Don't worry about it. We're going to get you a custom set. Don't worry about it. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm dead serious. I shouldn't have to fold my pants if I spend $26 on them.
You sure should. I understand the feeling.
They should sell pants for short people.
I'm not sure. I'm vertically challenged. I am not sure.
They put what's the adjustables in pants for people that can't adjust our pants for us shoes.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? We're gonna listen, Seth, it's been real.
Everybody love it.
Oh, you was just listening up, huh, Seth?
Hey, girl, I do not mind learning from anybody.
So could you understand where we was coming from with the stages of love?
Oh, yeah.
All right, my brother. We appreciate you being here, you guys. Spread the word, Seth. Have more people to call in and let them know, their opinion really matters, their voice really matters, and we out you.
Will do.
All right, peace and hair grease.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.